Bum, 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 bum. The legend herself. Hi guys. Hi. Thanks for coming. Hi, how are you guys today? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it so much. Hi, Kikimaru. Hi, Mark. Hi, Minokalu. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Luke. Hi, guys. How we doing today, huh? I'm doing good. I just had some chili. I made some chili yesterday. And I had some yesterday for dinner, and I just had some for lunch. I think I have like one more soup worth of chili. I might have that tomorrow, or maybe tonight. More chili. But yeah. And what I have with me now, I have some cocoa, hot cocoa. It's still the season for hot cocoa, right? It's still the season for hot cocoa. I'm gonna enjoy my hot cocoa, okay? Even though it's spring. Hot cocoa. But yes, we are back with more Professor Layton, which I'm really excited about because I feel like we haven't really played it in a while. It's been too long. You know, it's been too long since we last played Professor Layton. You're really nice. Had chicken chili wrap. Oh. What's washella? What's washella? I've never heard of washella. Chicken chili wrap sounds good though. It's hot this April? Is it hot for you? Well, I'm sure it's hot all the time in the Philippines. I feel like it was hella. Sorry, you didn't put that space there. Washella seems like it could be a thing. Washella seems like it could be a thing, okay? Washella these not. Listen. Anyone say hella anymore, guys? Anyone say hella anymore? I don't think I ever really said it, to be honest though. So maybe that's just me. Hi Vanguard, and hi Oyana. Washella is a thing. What is it? Should I look it up? Should I Google it? You know, I thought it was some German thing, okay? I was like, oh, Washella, a German thing? Tell me more. Washella. That's a person's name. Listen, all I see is that it's people's names. Washella is apparently some people's names. So if you're saying that it's a person's name is the thing, then I guess so. Oh, let me move up a bit. I feel like I can move up a bit. You've been here for over 3 hours or 4 hours? Why? What else have you been doing while you've just been sitting on my chat page? Also, I figured out what's wrong with my computer. My D drive is kind of fucked, I think, because I just turned my computer back. I turn off my computer every night as like, because my mom started making me do it. I used to just put it to sleep every night. But my mom made me turn it off because even when it's sleeping, it's really bright. And I can fall asleep to it just fine, but my mom can see the lights from the other room and she's like, please turn it off. I hate it. I've been turning it off just out of habit now. And I turned it back on, it said repairing D drive. Is there any way I can fix that? Do I have to buy a new drive? Or do I just not shut my computer off and then maybe that'll not happen anymore? I'm glad it's not my C drive that this is happening to. Cause that's like the important shit. That's where all my shit is saved. What? What? It's called the D drive. Have you ever run a defrag on it? I don't know. Did I used to leave my PC on 24/7? No, I put it to sleep before. I would turn it off like once a week. But for the past maybe 4 or 5 months, I've been turning it off pretty much every night. I should back up my C drive. How do I back it up? You think my C drive is next? I don't know how to back these things up. Don't just say, oh no, like it's some bad things coming. It's just my D drive. It's got games on it. Is me and I'm coming to destroy all your drives? No, please. I hope I didn't like put a virus on my D drive. Though I don't put anything on my D drive. Except for games. You need to consider how old it is. It's brand fucking new. It's been a year. It's been a year. Whether it's SSD or HDD, it's the slower one. Run a cleaner program like Privazer. Okay, if you could like put that in the Discord or something, that would be wonderful. Maybe I'll take a look into that later. But I think that's the reason why some of my games have been fucking up and stuff like that. It's like why sometimes I'll play a game and it'll be fine, and then sometimes I'll play a game and half of the files will be missing or they'll not validate. So my poor Fear and Hunger Termina is located on my D drive, and so that's why it keeps fucking up. It's not Marina's fault, guys. Fear and Hunger destroying itself. No! It's Termina's doing. No, I feel like Termina's the victim. Especially Marina. Marina's the poor victim. We were all saying Marina's cursed. Marina's cursed. Marina's not cursed. My D drive is cursed. You put it in stream chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Marina got into your D drive. Honestly, she could have. A cleaner program might help. Yeah, I'll try running that. At least, you know, at least my C drive is okay. Because that's the really important one. If that one goes, then all my shit goes. Hi, Aveline, by the way. Hi. And hello, Brodo. How you guys? Shall we figure out our story so far? We just got to, last I remember, we were just exploring the little village we got put off at, since the train needed repairs or something. And we decided to stop at this place and wait for the repairs. It's a little farming village that's only 50 years old for some reason, even though you don't see too many places that are 50 years old nowadays. We're on the same brand, so for real though. Cleaner and maybe a defrag. I have no idea what that means. Like a defrag? Defragmentation. No? Termina did it? No, it didn't. No, Termina didn't do anything. No, I'm not blaming Termina. Even though Termina's a little bit cursed. Okay. While hunting for clues, Layton and the others learn that a livestock contest is about to begin. Before it does, however, they find several scraps of information that may
All I remember about Layton is that Sonic died, and Eggman set it up, and now Professor Layton and our boy don't know what to do because they're confused why Hedgehog is chasing the golden rings.
I like that. I like that. You're right. I forgot that Sonic had died, and we're just figuring out who killed Sonic at this point. Termina stream. Wait, a song request? Mino Kali, you're making me take the song request off. Termina stream. Would you like me to stream Termina more? I was thinking of doing a like try to save everyone Termina run, but we need to follow a guide for that, and I don't know how interesting that would be. Defrag is only for mechanical drives, and cleaner programs don't normally help. See, Morsi, what do you suggest? What do you suggest I do with my D drive? Computer wizard, see Morsi. Hold on, let me manage rewards and take off song requests, because there are no song requests happening this stream. Oopsies, I just fucked that up. Termina brain rot. Defrag has nothing to do with it. What does it have to do with? These damn trains. Termina OST humming. What? Where? Thank you for the water. No splash. Scammed. Hi, Bulljet. Splash is only with my 3D model. Have you seen the coin emotes on? Oh, yeah, I did. I looked at them and then I was on my phone when I looked at them. Hold on. Let me go ahead and get them. Those would be fun to use on stream. Hold on, I'm getting them. Okay, I got them. Just make to restart and shut down. I never put it to sleep. That's what I did though. I shut it down and then I turned it on this morning. I turned my computer on this morning, and it said repairing D drive. It's like, what? What? Anyway, before it does, however, they find several scraps of information that may pertain to the Elysian box. Shortly thereafter, the three take a break from their investigation and return to watch the contest. Okay, that was kind of a shitty, rap, but okay. Let me just check in with her. Remember, oh, the girl's gone that was in here. Maybe she left, I can't remember. We've got this kid who looks kind of sus. Boy, oh boy, I'm in a tight spot. I wanted to make a clean cut in this board, but I botched it kinda bad. It's pretty much useless as is. Can you think of a way to turn the pieces into a solid square? Can you do my puzzle for me?
As a true Tenchi fan, I know you have two models, but because I'm here for the Tenchi itself and not the model, I always forget it. Interp. By the way, what happened to the D drive?
The D drive? I see. I'm here for Tenchi and not the model you always forget. No problem, no problem. And the D drive, I don't know, but I think it's just going and deleting some files. It's deleting files and making game hard to play. Like last night, I tried to play Disney Dreamlight Valley, and I wouldn't start correctly, so I had to validate the files, and it said some files weren't able to be validated, and then it validated them, and I was able to play, but for fucking real. Check the health of your drives, might be an old drive. Everyone's saying it's an old drive. I got this computer last year. I never turn on my PC. See? See, I don't think turning your PC on and off is a problem. Whether you turn it on or off, I don't think that's the problem. She probably left because she saw her boy arranging his bag for literal hours. Oh my god. Hi, you Fluff. It's forgetting files. It is. My D drive is a separate drive. Is it HDD or SDD? Whichever one's the slower one. I forgot which one it is. My C drive is the faster one. Okay, let's see what this is. Here we have an oddly shaped board. Since this board is rather unwieldy as is, you decided to cut it into 2 pieces and rejoin these pieces to form a square. Assuming you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces over, where should you make the cut in order to achieve the above? How do we make this become a square? That's a problem. Make sure to shut down, but I do shut it down. I promise you, I shut it down every night. HDD means it's mechanical. This has only started happening recently, by the way. I don't think this was happening before. How do we make it make a square? It has to be with this piece here. Because this piece... This is bad for my brain. Does it need to be 4 blocks wide? Because that's not possible, is it? Maybe it is. Like... Sleep is different to shut down. I know it is! I'm not putting it to sleep. I promise you I'm shutting it down. I promise you. I promise I shut it down. The corruption or the deleting usually occurs with old drives. I promise my drive is not old. When you're running it and the drive suffers power failure, also could be a virus. You can check. I think it might be a virus, if anything. Shutdown is also different from restarts, and shutdown will cache the current state of the machine to disk. I do shut it down. I promise you guys. I click the shutdown button. Hello, Jules. Do you want actual help? Hold on. Let me try to figure this out. Hold on. Let me try to figure this out a little bit. It's gotta be four long. I think. Which means it's gotta be like this. Which means that it's gotta go like this. I got it. Like that. Is this right? You see Among Us? How? Is this right?
And now to test my theory.
Yay!
And there we have it.
I was meaning it should use you should use restart periodically since shutdown can maintain the state the machine was last in when running. Okay, I could try to do that. I could try to do that. My main PC at home I never turn off is fine because I run the OS and HDD. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try to restart sometimes. Install the pillow throwable. The pillow throwable will be on my C drive for sure. It'll be on my C drive. Woohoo, that did the trick. Thanks, now I can finally get back to building that shed. You gave me a screw part. Thank you. Thank you. Camera. Do you think we could put the puzzle this together now? That goes there for sure. This goes here, right? This doesn't look like that goes there. I don't think we know where this goes yet. Turn the computer off sometimes. Listen, we're not here to judge. What does Luke want? I'm exhausted. Could you please make me a tea with some oasis leaf and a double dose of brisk berry? There you go. I think we helped Luke. Well done, Luke. There you go. I love how sweet this tea is. Well, it's a bit too sweet for me, but I understand why so many children enjoy it. I think I could drink a whole pot of this stuff myself. Just watch me. You got quite the sweet tooth, Luke. Just try not to drink it too fast. What? We didn't help him? Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. We found a hint coin at the bottom of the teacup. That's what this thing gives me, is hint coins? Okay. Okay, let's say bye to this guy. Let's go this way. Does this guy have anything else for me? No. Okay, we're gonna go here now. Hi, Emu. How's it going? Be nice if Leighton just head to camera shop and get the parts there. That's true. My goodness, look at this place. Woo, we made it back in time to catch the competition. If we've been informed correctly, Mr. Anderson is judging the entries. So he should be somewhere around here, right? Indeed. I wonder which of the gentlemen walking around here is our man. Uh-oh, looks like the two men over there are getting pretty hot under the collar about something. I wonder what the matter is. They're getting pissed. Just look at that mangy coat. Anyone with two eyes can see that's no bovine of mine. I know what's gone down here. Someone swapped out my cow for this lemon. This lemon? Well, what do you want me to do about it? Can you at least point out which cow is yours? Now, how do you expect me to do that? Oh, brother, this is gonna get ugly. What seems to be the problem, sirs? This feller here seems convinced someone swapped out his prize cow for another. I'm telling ya, that ain't no cow of mine. My girl was perfect from horns to tail. See what I mean? There's just no reasoning with him. We can't start the contest with him carrying on, but I don't know how we can clear up the situation. I'll take care of this. I bet the cows would know if any monkey business went on. What? Oh, right, Luke can talk to animals. Of course. Why didn't I think of that myself? I'll leave this one to you, Luke. Excuse me, miss. Can you help us out here? Moo. You got me making cow noises? Are you fucking kidding me? I see. Moo, moo. Did you find anything of use? I sure did. If I had to sum up our conversation, it goes something like this. A puzzle! He could talk to animals and swim. Yeah, he's always been able to. I don't know why. It's just a part of the game. Oh shit, it's one of these. I hate these. Foo-fwee. Cow noises. Foo-fwee. Hold on, let me get out of the way. Trouble sleeping last night? Oh gosh, I hope you get good sleep tonight. When you find the perfect girl but she's a cow? Moo. What does a Japanese cow sound like? Moo. Moo. Luke made it up for a puzzle. He talked to the dog in the first game? Yeah, he's talked to lots of animals. Uh-oh. Excuse me. In D drives, its recovery mode file integrity is not guaranteed. Yeah. That makes sense. Thank you for the lurk, Bulljet. Bless. Thank you. Moo des. Mo. Mo. Mo da ne. Mo. Okay, let's read the puzzle. 5 cows are grazing at the festival. 2 of them are true moo cows, a breed that only tells the truth. The other 3 are no way cows, a different variety that always lies. Using the following statements from each cow, mark the no way cows. Tap the letter to mark the cow below it. Mark all the no way cows. We gotta mark 3 cows. D is a no way, I promise. Oh no, C isn't a true moo cow. A ain't a no way cow, no way. E's a no way if I've ever seen one. B's definitely not a true moo. I hate these questions. Aveline, I have no idea what you mean. Do you think Japanese cows have an accent? No. No. We've got to mark the... So, D is a no way. So, if C's answer is correct, then A is a true moo. And so is C. So, let's see if that's true. Then D is a no way. E is a no way. No. No, that can't be true. This shit always fucks me up. Okay, so if B is a true moo, and A is a true moo, let's go with that. No! No, no. This one's a liar. Which means D is a true moo. And then this one's a no way. If D is true, B is definitely not a true moo. E is lying. So D is this one. This is it, right? Because A's is D is a no way, but D is actually a true moo. C isn't a true moo. B is telling the truth. C is A ain't a no way. No way. A is a no way. D is E is a no way, which is true. And B is definitely not a true moo, and B is a true moo. Is this not it? I'm not even gonna try these puzzles. I think I did it. Ace looks good. I think it looks good. So if we have to mark the true moves.
Just leave it to me.
Yatta! My brain is working today,
The princess
guys.
strikes again.
My brain is working today. We did a bunch of problems like these in my math class. I hate these problems. I hate them normally, but I can't believe I did it. You just have to check. Hi, Apple. Having your G drive acting up is powerful on my brain? Yes, it is, apparently. Looks like these two ladies swapped places while waiting for the competition to start. Things should be all sorted out now, though. Oh, you betcha. Look at that build, that lustrous coat, that soulful gaze. That's my cow, no doubt. So everything's okay by you? Better than okay, kid. With my darling back, my shoe-in for that blue ribbon. I'm a shoe-in for that blue ribbon. Thanks. Wow, Luke, you sure have a way with animals. Oh, it's nothing really. Look over here, you two. They're about to announce the winner. This is not Mr. Anderson or whatever his name is. And the winner of this year's Dropstone Dairy County is... Oscar Show-Stoppin' Milk Mavin Mutilda. Hold on now, you mean to tell me my sweet Mary Moo didn't take first place? Too bad you swapped your cow back, Clabber. If you'd kept quiet, you'd be the winner, eh? I was robbed! The competition must have been rigged! Rigged, I tell you! To think he went through all that trouble to get his cow back, then ended up losing because of it. Yes, I suppose it goes to show that things in life don't always go as planned. Right you are, Professor. Say, shouldn't Mr. Anderson be around here now? It's going to take some effort to find him in a crowd this dense. Let's look around a bit. Is it? I feel like Mr. Anderson looks very different from everyone. But that's just because I know what he looks like, I guess. You ever heard the old saying, the clothes make the man? Well, from the look of you duds, I'd say you got your act together. So try this puzzle, okay. I'll try this puzzle. Men A, B, and C. Each started off with pants and shirts of a single color. And A wore red, B wore blue, C wore white. Then they were blindfolded and swapped items of clothing. After they took off their blindfolds, here's what they said. No one's shirts and pants match. Looks like C is the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothes. I don't know if I like these red pants. Change their clothes by tapping on them and assembling their current outfits. Oh, cool! C gets red pants. And C's the only one who didn't keep any of his original clothes. So C has to be wearing those two things. Which means that this ta-da! Korean-chan. No one's shirts and pants match. It looks like C's the only one of us who didn't keep any of his original clothes. Oh, shit! This is wrong. There we go. I don't know if I like these red pants. I think this is right.
This should do the trick.
Yush.
Ha! Wonderful.
Wonderful. Look at them. They look beautiful. Okay, I'm not gonna read him. No one can pull off sequins. No one can pull off sequins, guys. Just remember that. I guess we never did manage to meet Mr. Anderson, did we? Yes, what a pity. I had a feeling he'd provide us with a lead on the Elysian box. Hey there, fellows. We've never met before, have we? I heard you chatting about Mr. Anderson and thought to myself, hey, I can help. Here, I'll point him out. Puzzle. Almost 1,000 picarets? Not that they get you anything. None of these look like the Mr. Anderson I thought of. I just saw Mr. Anderson around here a minute ago. You shouldn't be too hard to spot. Well, with that beard and hat? Yup, he's a real gentleman and he always looks spiffy with his cane. And that dapper little tie. Bow tie. Oh, he doesn't wear glasses, in case you're wondering. Look, there he is now. So, he wears glasses. And a bow tie. And he's got a cane. Oh, he doesn't wear glasses, sorry. He doesn't wear glasses. So this guy's out. He has a cane and a bow tie. Dapper little bow tie. And he has a beard. Is it this one right here? Can't tell if this guy's wearing a bow tie. Oh, but his hat is off. I just realized his hat is off. That's not a hat. That's his bald head. It's gotta be this one.
Thank you.
Broidley, thank you for the follow. He do look sussy. This one do look sussy. But we can't see his bow tie. Maybe this is him and his hat is just flying off. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a blue-haired guy or brown-haired guy? Blue detective game? Kind of a detective game. It's a puzzle game. You go with blue? The hat flying off is just the usual latent prank? I think so too. Okay, we'll go with blue.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yep, it's a latent prank.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Good eye, guys. Oh my gosh, look at this cutie patootie. Is this not the cutiest little patootiest? We're geniuses? Yes, we are, Hailfire. Need Sherlock Holmes? We already have Sherlock Holmes. His name is Layton. Nice beard? He does have a nice beard. He's a cutie patootie. Good day, sir. Might you be Mr. Anderson? The one and only, my friend, and whom do I have the pleasure to be speaking with? The name is Herschel Layton. My friends and I have come to this fine town in search of the Elysian box. I thought a man of influence such as yourself might be able to offer us some direction. The Elysian box, you say? Why would you want to go chasing after a thing like that? So you're familiar with it then? Familiar? No, but I do believe my dear mother once searched after the very box you speak of. Interesting. Please elaborate. Well, my birth mother died when I was very young. The mother I speak of is actually my mother-in-law, Sophia. She founded this village way back when. A kinder soul I never met. Sharp, too. I married into her family, but she treated me like her own flesh and blood. Seeing how I never knew my own mother, I suppose it would be fair to call Sophia my real mother. Even after my wife passed on, Sophia continued to treat me as one of her own. Isn't that a bit odd? Sophia was his mother-in-law, but his wife, who he married into the family with, died? Well, maybe she died young. Mother Sophia looked high and low for that box, but she never did find what she was looking for. So she made efforts of her own to search for it? Fascinating. Tell me, where might Sophia be now? She left us last year. In her last days, she spent a lot of time holed up in her room writing. Sadly, I never found out why she was so intent on getting her hands on that box. I see. Sorry for your loss. Thank you. Well, my mother may have had knowledge of the subject, but she's gone now. Now you know as much as I do. I regret that I couldn't be more of help to you, sir. Not at all, Mr. Anderson. I've learned a great deal from our conversation. You have my thanks. Oh, one thing before you go, Mr. Layton. Please take a look around you. These picturesque hills, these happy people, Dropstone has been blessed with so much. Sophia turned this place from nothing into a village full of warmth and camaraderie. Dropstone mustn't ever be allowed to wither and fade like so many other villages. After all, too many sacrifices were made to make this place what it is. Forgive my ramblings. Once I start talking, sometimes I have trouble stopping. Enjoy your time in Dropstone and be well. Good day. Well, I guess that's another dead-end lead. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Luke. It appears this village is inextricably linked with the Elysian box. I also find Mr. Anderson's choice of words interesting. What do you suppose he meant by sacrifices? Looks like our mystery only leads to more mysteries. Let's talk to this kid. Need a sidekick partner, Batman? I don't know who Batman is. I'm certainly not a Batman. But Chat is my partner for sure, for sure. Streamer moment. Pardon my ramblings. Listen, sometimes you just can't help it. What a nice little man. What a nice little cutie patootie. Mr. Anderson is a real upstanding fellow. He made this village a place I'm glad to call home. Yeah. Okay. Do we talk to this man again? The train's scheduled to depart any minute now, and she's still not here. Everyone's efforts will be naught if she misses her ride out. Oh my, oh my. Maybe women just need more time to get ready for things like this. Oh, why must she make me worry? What are you waiting for? It's none of your business. We haven't even told the master about what we're doing. Luke, perhaps we should leave him be. Sometimes it's best not to barge into the affairs of others. Yo, the girl is leaving. I don't know if you guys remember, but last stream we ran into one of the maids of Mr. Anderson, and Mr. Anderson has a child, right? And this child, she's I think she's grown up, but she wants to leave. She wants to leave. And I think that's who he's talking about. If he doesn't want us to comment, then maybe he shouldn't be thinking out loud. Yo, Luke. Okay, I think we're going the wrong way. This place is positively crawling with people, isn't it? Careful, Flora. If you don't watch where you're going, you're likely to run right into someone. Oops, sorry. This is all so new to me that I forget to pay attention to where I was walking. Understandable. After all, it's quite a change of pace from London. Wow, Flora, you sure are excited. Just don't stand around gawking for too long or we might accidentally leave you behind. Yeah, threaten her. Wow, what's that? Oh, and look, there's another one over there. Huh? Professor? Luke? Where did you two go? Eek! 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 Oh no! Professor Flora's gone! Oh dear, we must have gotten separated in the crowd back there. Let's retrace our steps. She's been kidnapped! It's going to be awfully hard to find her with all these people about. Now, where could that girl have gone off to? Whew! Flora, where did you run off to? Sorry, there were so many people that I must have lost you. I turned to look at something and before I knew it, you two were gone. I'm relieved you found your way back to us. With so many people around, who knows when we might have found you again. I'll be more careful from now on, I promise. Hey, you know, I caught wind of something very interesting when I was wandering around back there. What did you hear? That a man named Romy was asking around after the Elysian box. If we can track him down, maybe he can tell us something we don't know. I heard from one person that he's been wandering around near the station. That's interesting news. Let's head to the station to see if we can find Romy. Way to go, Flora. That's some top-notch intelligence you gathered out there. Hee oh, it's nothing. Well, we're gonna talk to Romy now. Cyborg. They replaced her with a cyborg? You think it's a cyborg? I wonder. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Gosh, I just can't decide. Oh, hi there. Did you, need something or something? We are currently in search of an item known as the Elysian box. Does that name ring any bells? The Elysian box? Nope, never heard of it. But I do know a great puzzle about a box. Check it out. Of course you know a puzzle about a box. No! You have a box as shown below, using the white cubes as standard units. This box is 2 cubes wide by 3 cubes long by 2 cubes tall. 2 white cubes are permanently attached to the floor of the box. Now of these 4 shapes, A through D, shown below, 3 of them can be placed together in the box to fill the top with no gaps. Find the shape that doesn't fit. Using the conditions described above and circle the corresponding letter. I know it's D. No. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about this wrong. No, it's not D, it's not D. Show us your D. Hold on. Whoopsies. Are you sure it's D? If we put these two, no. Because if we put, say, C on the bottom, You're right, it is. No, I was right to begin with. It is D. It's hella D. I think it's D too. Hold on, I was thinking about it wrong. Sorry about that. It's definitely D. The T piece doesn't fit, guys. They did the T spin wrong. Do you guys think it's D? Should I do a poll? I think this is kind of obvious. I don't think we need to do a poll.
And now to test my theory.
Easy puzzle. When are we get some good? When are we gonna get some
Wonderful.
difficult puzzle? Huh? When are we gonna get some difficult puzzle? D doesn't fit. Yeah. Way too easy. So easy, I second guessed myself, man. How can we vote wrong if there's no poll? No! No! It's kids' game after all. No, it's not! It's not just for kids. What the fuck? You really think Layton's a kids' game? It's for everyone. It's rated E for everyone. You must be some kind of puzzle genius. What did you want to know again? I was wondering if you might know anything about the Elysian box. Let's see. Nope, I've got no clue at all. She's useless. Well, let's just go this way for a sec. Let's see if the old lady's got a puzzle for us again. Excellent timing. Wrap these flowers. I've got a green thumb. Help an old gal out. Okay, we'll help an old gal out. In order to wrap the flowers, just like the leftmost drawing, how should you begin your wrapping? It's either A or D. It's A. Wait. No, yeah, you're right. It's either B or C. Hello, sentient back pal. Hello, pal. How are you doing? Yes, Professor Layton, have you played it? B or C? Yeah, it's not A or D. I was wrong. Start at the top of the stem. So yeah, you start here, and then you roll it down. I think it's... Is it C? It's E. It's C? Why do I feel like it's B? Chad has experience with rolling papers? Are you just saying that they smoke? Are you assuming they smoke? Okay, I'll trust chat. Here, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll. Rolled paper. B, C. Please help. Whoa, my computer. Calm down, computer. I just made a poll. We got 50-50 BC. That doesn't help me, guys. Oh, we got 2 C's. You guys vote if you have an idea. 3 C's. B's losing. Okay, at this point we're going C. More C. I don't trust myself, am I? I trust you, pal. I trust you. Okay, I think we're gonna go C. No, we got another B. I think we're still going C, though. More C? Okay.
Consider this puzzle solved.
You guys did it! You guys were right. You guys were right. My brain doesn't work.
Leaves no puzzle unsolved.
You guys were right. Yo, this doesn't make sense in my brain. You got it right first? Uh-huh, that's totally what matters. That's totally what matters. Gold star. Gold star. Ooh, we got a flower for our fat hamster friend. Oh, helpful tidbit about the tea set? I'm sure you know the basics of brewing. Putting in 1 scoop of each of the 3 ingredients I gave you makes it— I already know that. There's a lot of room for experimenting. Try brewing 2 parts briskberry with 1 part something else. I already did. Oh, did she give me another tea ingredient? No, it was for my fat hamster. What the fuck does 4 slug mean? Hold on, do you guys see this? It says 4 slug. What does that mean? Is she calling my hamster a slug? Is my hamster being referred to as a slug? Is Kala being referred to as a slug? Emu is smart. Pet emu. When do you want to grab the shiny marrow from me? Oh my god, it's been so long. I might just not grab it anymore. I haven't even touched the game recently. Thank you for the offer, though. The rank is slug. He needs to walk 14 steps, and I don't know if he can with the current amount of items. Thank you for asking, though. C1. Hold on, let's check over here. Is this part? This is a train conductor, man. Good seeing you. How's the festival treating ya? Make sure you enjoy all the while you can. Truth is, I like to be out there whooping it up with you. But I've got packages to deliver. My next stop isn't far from here. If I give you a few hints, I bet you can figure out where it is. Oh, he's got a puzzle. Oh god. Oh god, words. Below our house is A, B... I did not click that. Below our house is A, B, and C, and D, each of which is a different color. Decipher each house's color from the following clues. Okay. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the green house. The green house is closer to the power lines than the blue house. D is either yellow, blue, or green. Wow, thanks for that. Which means let's make this red. Yellow house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. Greenhouse is closer to the power lines than the blue house. Voila. The red house is closer to the pine tree than the blue house. The yellow house is closer to the lake than the greenhouse. The greenhouse is closer to the power lines than the blue house. D is either yellow, blue, or green. Boom! Early wow, Ma, you're so smart. Thank you. Thank you. I think we got it. Anyone have any objections? Anyone have any objections to what I have put? Good. TLDR. What's the TLDR? No objections? Humu humu.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Humu humu. Humu humu.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Oh, the TLDR. I see you wanted the TLDR. It's too long for you? I see, I see. That's the house. Now I'd better get moving. No rest for the mail carrier and all. Oh, he's the mail carrier, not part of the train. They all have more puzzles for me. Everyone's been busting their buns to get Dropstone ready for today's festival. Thank goodness you saved the day. It would have been a mess if that's if that spat back there ruined the celebration. Yep, everyone's been working like crazy. See that flag over there? Made yesterday. Helped put it up, and while I worked, I thought of a puzzle. Of course you did. Words. Words. You have a pristine white flag that you want to color into 3 sections as shown below. You have 3 paints. Ah! Scared me. What am I even supposed to click on this? Input answer? Oh. 2 adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. You're not allowed to mix paints. How many flag designs are possible? Oh, shit! Hi, Kingo, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. Let me take a drink of water. Actually, no, not water. Let me take a drink of my now cold cocoa. My cocoa's cold. Trying to make a color chart? No. So, 2 adjacent sections of the flag can be the same color. Each section can be only 1 color. You can't change the number or size of these sections. So basically, you can have BBC. You can have AAC. And how many can you normally make? I think normally you can make 9, so maybe there's 18. I'm just pulling that number out of my ass. I'm gonna go with 18, guys. Objections? Please give me objections. 18 feels like too many. That seems like a lot. I know, it seems like too many. I think it'll be 12. Okay. Okay, 12. 12. Any objections? $12 seems more likely. A, B, C. Might be 9. I think it's more than 9. Okay, okay, fine. We'll do the thing. A, B, C. A, C, B. Wait. B, A, C. B, C, A. Should be 6. No, no, no. That's too little. And then C, A, B. And then C, B, A. Okay, so we get 6. Oh, I see where you get 12. I think it could be 12. So we've got these original ones, right? We've got these. And then you've got A, B. And A, C. And then you've got B, B. Oh, I think it might be 18. No adjacent? Oh, no 2 can be on the flag. Oh, it says no adjacent. I thought it said you can be adjacent. So then it's A, B, A, C, A. Yeah, A, B, A, C, A, B, A, B, B, C, B. So I think it's 12. And then you get C, A, C, and then C, B, C. And I think those are all you can do. 12. Any objections to 12? No objections, let's lock it in. We good? Okay, let's lock it in. It's a 7. No, it's not.
Let's see if this works.
What about white?
Well, I'm stumped.
What about white? That makes so many more. That's so annoying. Hold on, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. $36. Trick question is a trick question. It's always a trick question. 24, 23, 24. My brain just farted. Me too. Me too. I'm like, now I don't want to solve this anymore. Now, no, I'm done. I'm done solving this. Someone tell me the answer. I'd say 18 now. I think 18 is too little now. Surprisingly, 18 is too little. 4 times 3 times 3. 9 times 4. 36. I think, let's go with 36 and then we'll try 24. Yeah.
Let's see if this works. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
I like how there's just a very simple math equation on how to do it. Because you figure out how many you can do with A, right? You figure out you can do 9 combinations with A. And then you multiply that by 4. It makes so much sense once you think about it. The white got me. The white made my brain go, no thank you, no more. No more. No more. If white was in there to begin with, I think I would have been able to solve it, but it made me not think that white was in it, like a dumbass. Pretty good, right? Fuck you, old man. Oh god. This lady. What's wrong with her? What's wrong with her? I'm sorry, old man, but this whole festival's been putting on by the Andersons, the wealthiest family in the village. She looks like a dinosaur. As you're new here, let me dish for a moment. What does dish for a moment mean? Have you seen their place at the north end of town? It just turns your eyes green with envy, Well, Mr. Anderson has a young daughter who's grown up to become quite a beautiful young lady. Yes, her name is Katia, and she's the unusual combination of beautiful and sweet. How's that unusual? Plus, I hear she's very respectful towards her father, unlike most youngsters. Oh, kids these days, the only thing they love more than sassying their parents are their oversized pants. What? Oh, sorry, I do believe I've gone on a rant. Did you need something from me? I feel like this was when people were sagging. Actually, yes, tell me, Badam, have you ever heard of the rare antique known as the Elysian box? That's a new name to me. I can't help you at all. So will you leave me alone now? Oh, but you know, you did just remind me of a gem of a puzzle. Okay. She just asked me to leave her alone, and then she says, wait, I got a puzzle. I hate these. I hate these. Brain don't make sense. Reassemble the pattern of the box, placing them on here. I hate these. Wrong? Of course it's wrong. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Someone give me the answer. I hate this one. I hate this. Oh no! You can rotate! No, no, someone tell me the answer. I hate this one. Someone tell me the answer. Someone tell me the answer right now. No! The heart needs to go where the human is? Rotate heart 180. Yossi Morsi, thank you. Rotate spade. I can't rotate the spade. The spade is the only thing that I can't rotate. Spade is permanent. Yeah, spade I can't rotate. Which means is this in the right spot? This one isn't in the right spot. Triangle where circle is. Then this might need to be rotated. Like that. Child is rotated. Spade needs to poke the butt. Rotate triangle 90 anti-clockwise like this. Hi, Doc. It's time for puzzles. I hate this puzzle so much. Put it back like this. Oh, you're right. This is it? We did it?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Thank you, guys. I hate this puzzle so much. You guys saved my
A
ass.
true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Hi, Daryl and Thunder. I hope I look lovely every day. I hope I do, because I don't change. That's the beauty of being a VTuber. I am eternal. My beauty is eternal. Was not sure about the clover. It's okay if it was a little bit, off. We could have fixed it. You do look lovely every day. I know. VTubers are eternal. I remember that one girl who was like, my womb is eternal? Like, what the fuck? Are you assuming? Okay, that's weird. That's weird. It's complicated. I'm giving you my advice with starting art. I follow it. I don't even care what she's saying to me, to be honest. Shit was so funny. She was going off. That VTuber, by the way, is a fucking weirdo. VTubers are temporary. Toontown is eternal. I haven't been on Toontown in a while. Sorry, Thorax. How you doing? Happiness is fleeting. Suffering is eternal. Not if you're a VTuber, right? Shondo is a treasure? No, she's not. She's a fucking weirdo. What did she say? She said something really bad. Toontown is eternal. She's something really bad and it blew up and it was kind of crazy. Anyway, I didn't even know of her until that. Don't repeat it if it's bad. You saw it, you saw it, Duck. You saw it. God. It blew up on Twitter. I feel like Twitter is just like dragging everyone. Who was it? I want to look it up. It was Shadow or Shondo. I don't know her name. Which one is it? Was it that freak I blocked? Yes. The Fallen Shadow, I guess that's her name, yeah. Let me just say, Twitter dragged her. Twitter dragged her. Anyway. Shondo? Yeah, Shondo. Is that her name? What happened to Shondo? Her confessions are so funny. I think she caters to a certain audience. She caters to a certain audience very hard. Lolicon. Have I seen that woman's arms? No. No, I haven't. Ligma? Straight up sticks. Listen, that's what her audience likes. They'd probably like to break them. They'd probably like to break them. I think she has a disorder. Wait, what? You're talking about the VTuber, right? How can a VTuber have a disorder? What? Wait, are you throwing shade at her? Her actual self? I've never seen her actual self. I didn't even know she posted pictures of her actual self. Like a disorder, like a bat. Okay, well this has taken a turn, hasn't it? She did a hand cam stream once. Do you think she has like anorexia or something? I don't think it's right to like assume these things, right? I don't think it's right to assume those types of things. Something like that, I think. Maybe some sort of eating disorder. No shade to her. Shadow! Ha ha ha. You can throw as much shade to her as you want. I don't mind. I don't watch her, but I like her. What? No, never mind. You guys can like whoever you want. You guys can like whoever you want. Anyway, we have this cutie patootie here. And he's talking to me. She's probably just a shorty. I'm short, but my hands aren't like... Did you guys look at my arms and be like, yo, she's got a eating disorder? Because listen, I'm even on chemotherapy. I don't know what you're talking about. That's probably good. That's a good thing. Listen, I mean, I guess I'm 5'3", which isn't like super short. 5'2.5", that's not super short, despite what you guys think. Listen, I'm on chemotherapy, and chemotherapy is supposed to make you, like, super skinny, but I haven't lost weight. I think that's a good thing. I don't have Twitter? That's probably why you don't know her. That's probably why. Honestly, it surprises me that some people don't have Twitters. That's probably why. Are you saying you eat too much? No. I think I'm saying that I'm eating well, I'm eating better than I expected. Because, I don't know, I feel like the stereotype is that, like, people get so sickly thin when they're on chemo. I even had it was like my second week on chemo, right? I had to go into my school to grab some stuff and be like, bye bitches, thanks for taking all my money. And I had to go into school to grab some stuff. And then one of the teachers came out and was like, oh my gosh, how are you doing? You look so skinny. And I was literally like, Huh? Huh? I haven't lost any weight. I haven't lost any weight! It's been 2 weeks. I don't want to go into the abyss of Twitter. Twitter kind of has a bad name. Especially with how it is nowadays, yeah. It's got a bad name, but I think that if you know, it's kind of like any site. If you follow the right people, like cater Twitter to your Twitter, like, correctly, you won't really see too much stuff. But the For You tab is really cursed, though. I recommend not going into the For You tag. That shit's so cursed. Cursed with crazy stuff. It's almost like Elon Musk is trying to get people in arguments on that shit. Until the people you follow have a very bad day. Well, if they post about having a very bad day, usually I'll unfollow them or mute them if they're like very, very vocal about how much they hate their life or something like that. Usually then I'll unfollow them just because I don't want to see it. Or I'll mute them. You have to know how to use Twitter if you don't want it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I agree, Luke. It's like any site nowadays where like algorithm and stuff like that. If you cater it wrong, it's gonna be wrong, you know? You gotta follow the right people. You just gotta follow the right people, to be honest, with Twitter. Just don't look at the For You tab. The For You tab was a fucking mistake. And now on the For You tab, only Twitter blue people are gonna be able to show up on it. Like, it's gonna be especially dead now. Who gives a shit what Twitter blue people say, okay? If these fuckers paid for Twitter, I don't want anything to do with them. Anyway. My For You is all Nami, One Piece, and Trigun. Maybe it's because I just get a lot of stupid VTuber drama that I wish I didn't see. And then Moist Critical was talking about it. Apparently he gets gore. Like, really bad, like, gore. Like, people shooting themselves and shooting other people and doing really horrible things. And it's like, what the fuck is happening with Twitter Blue? Or not Twitter Blue, the For You page. But listen, I ain't Moist Critical. I don't know what he's doing. Jesus Christ, I know. Everyone watches Charlie. You also heard him say that? You also heard him say that? Yeah, that shit was like, what the fuck? And then that made me even more scared to go on the For You tab. Yeah, I did. Yeah, who doesn't watch Moist Critical? He's awesome. I think Charlie's a great guy. I've been watching him since like he did his stupid gameplay videos. Me? Well, my For You has been kind. Yeah, it has. The tab is very similar to the following tab. Really? Mine's just got like a lot of random VTubers on it starting discourse. And I really wouldn't like to see it. You haven't watched Charlie at all? Oh my god. Charlie's pretty fun. Time to use Facebook? Oh my god, Facebook is even worse. Facebook is so stupid. I kind of want to delete my Facebook. But actually, someone just reached out to me on there recently, and I need to reply to them. It's been fucking 6 days. Whoops. What's wrong with gameplay clips? Huh? What do you mean? What's wrong with gameplay clips? My following tab also has random YouTuber drama. Well, that's just because of who you're following or who's retweeting what, right? Anyway, let's talk to this cutie patootie, shall we? Oh, Mr. Layton, do you have a moment? Certainly. How may I be of assistance? It seems you've done a great deal of investigating today. Tell me, during the course of your inquiries, you didn't hear anything about my daughter, did you? Your daughter, sir? Yes, Katya. You see, she hardly ever comes home, since her grandmother, Sophia, passed away. Sophia and my daughter were very close, and Sophia's death came at a great shock to Katya. If you should see her, would you please tell her that her father wishes to see her come home? If a fine gentleman such as yourself delivers this message, she might just listen. Unfortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to help much at all. Katya is our only child. What does that mean? She means everything to me. and I'd be forever in your debt if you could help me. I wonder what this Katya lady is all about. Your guess is as good as mine. But judging by her family and breeding, what? I guess she's both beauty and refined. Layton, what the fuck? We don't talk about people when we and say breeding at the same time, Layton. Someone at the translation company? Hello? You? What? I misheard, maybe. He still loves his deceased wife? Maybe he does, yeah. Who is we? Well, that's another question. Professor, get a hold of yourself. Really, though? Luke, slap him! Freaky box kills whoever managed to pry its lid open. I just found out about it during the course of my travels, but that box isn't what I'm really after. Well, then if I may be so bold to ask, what are you looking for, sir? A phantom town that's nowhere to be found on any map. A place only the chosen may visit. The only way in, I hear, is on the Momentary Express. That train and its many mysteries have been the subject of my research for years. From what I can tell, this artifact you're after, this Elysian box, is also tied to that town. Wow. So when can we set out for it? How do we get there? Yeah, that's the deal. I haven't pinned down either. Maybe you whisper a word while inside the train, and then whoosh, the track goes in a new direction. Anywho, this is probably something like that. I'll just have to keep searching until I find my way in. His smile is weird. Interesting. Thank you for your time. Let's find her first and decide if we want to breed her. Oh my god. Oh my god. You don't talk about people like that. Professor, did you hear that? I think we finally got a new lead on the Elysian box. It's a bit early to celebrate, but it looks like our journey on the Momentary Express isn't over yet. Alright, you two, let's start making our way back to the station. Okay, Professor. Hold on, let's check this lady. Okay, we've got all the puzzles so far, it looks like. Wait, what's here? Oh. "30 puzzles under your belt, nice going. If you want a challenge worthy of a real rock star, give me a holler." Okay. How's the festival treating you, dudes? Pretty righteous, huh? This train isn't ready to move quite yet, so while you're waiting, I'll lay this sweet puzzle on you. We got a puzzle from Rocker Man. Sammy's necklace. Look at this man. Sammy has 8 chains with 7 links each. He wants to connect all these chains to make a totally awesome necklace that's a single loop. The jeweler says he can open and close a single link for $2. As shown below, Sammy could open an end of each of the 8 chains to make one long necklace that's a single loop. However, that would cost $16. And the truth is, there's a cheaper way to get the same result. Using the cheapest method, how much will it cost to make Sammy's necklace? What? There's a cheaper way? I don't know how to do it otherwise. My brain is only like 1, 2, 3. Wait, you could only do it for $8. Right? You can only do it for $8. Like, think about it. You don't have to open both of these. You only need to open one of them. Oh, wait. No, that would be $16. I'm stupid. I still don't know. Eight chains to make one long necklace that's a single loop. single loop? Could he have just... I have a thought, but it might be the right answer. You could go ahead and say it. So cheaper way to get the same result? Break one chain, beats for 7 links. That's so smart. That's so smart. That's so smart. You're so right. You're so right. I think that's it.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Oh wait, I meant to put 14. I meant to put 14.
I suppose you
I meant to put
more.
14. Fuck. Fuck my picarets. I meant to put 14.
This should do the trick.
Ah, I'm so stupid. No, I failed you. I failed you, Hair of Fire.
Wonderful.
I failed you. Yeah, breaking it and putting... Okay. The Voluntary Express is back in business, baby. Get ready to ride, folks. Hey, you guys better hurry back to your seats, because this train is ready to rock. No, we got puzzles that we missed. It's okay, we'll go do them.
Hmm?
Thank you so much. Hmm?
Breedable, says Leighton.
What's going on over there?
I believe we may have stumbled upon Mr. Anderson's dear daughter.
That's one heck of a send-off.
Stop. I'm sorry. Never speak again. I'm sorry. It's what he was thinking, wasn't it? He's the one that said the words first.
Considering the size of the party, I doubt she's just going on holiday.
Katya. No, it wasn't. Yes, he did. Katya is the daughter of the Dropstone's most influential man, Mr. Anderson, has boarded the Voluntary Express. Several villagers came to see her off, yet she travels alone. Where is Katya headed, and why is she making the journey there by herself? There's nothing behind those black orbs. Leighton has feelings behind the black orbs, I promise. I just can't stop thinking about this Phantom Town we keep hearing about. Could the rumors be true? If I recall correctly, the next stop on this line is the perfectly normal town of Luxembourg. Well then how do we get to the Phantom Town? That's an excellent question, Luke, though I don't have the answer. But if the Voluntary Express does indeed head for parts unknown, the crew will know something about it. We're gonna talk to the crew. Leighton only feels hunger. Only feels hunger. For blood. Let's see, I think... Oh, looks like those guys are gone. Let's see if he has anything for us. We're not open for business at this moment. Do visit us later. You're really closed? Yes, you see on the way to Luxembourg, there's a long unlit tunnel we have to pass through. While in the tunnel, none of the scenic views our restaurant affords patrons will be visible. It is Mr. Beluga's wish that all patrons are able to enjoy the scenery while they dine. Hence our temporary suspension of service. Well, talk about a classy operation. Mr. Beluga has really thought of everything, hasn't he? Humu. How's my little guy doing? I knew he'd be tough without him around, but I didn't realize how lonely I'd get. Is he happy? Don't worry, he's doing great. He's still fat. Don't let me down. I'm actually about to close the kitchen and take a break until we get to Luxembourg. Most of the train shuts down for this leg of the trip, so you might as well go rest in your room. Kind of sus that it shuts down, isn't it? Just because of a tunnel? Fine. Let him feast. Is this where Granny is? Yeah. Hello, Chloe. Okay, we have some puzzles. I was gonna say we have some apples. Johnny and Thomas are each carrying some apples. If Johnny gave no. If Johnny gave Thomas one apple, the two men would each have the same number of apples. Conversely, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples that Thomas would have. Just how many are each of them holding? Oh, thank you for that sub, Seymour C. Thank you for coming, Chloe. How are you? Good to see you. It's gotta be 1, doesn't it? No, it's gotta be 3. Wait, each of the 2? Are they holding different? Okay, yeah, they're holding 2 different things. So he's holding 3 and he's holding 1. 3 and 1, yeah. Wait, which one's which? Wait, which one's which? The green potato is throwing this? Wait, what? Green potato. Just finished. Thomas has 3 and Johnny has 1? Okay. Just finished watching some AHS with the wife. What's AHS? Oh, American Horror Story, right? You were watching that. Hope puzzles have been good and no one's using the game facts. No one's using any. No one's cheating, I could see. Sounds wrong. Sorry, I see math and my brain goes fart noises. Me too. Me too. So, we're gonna say this one's Johnny. So, Johnny has 1, and Thomas has 3. Wait, those are men? Do they look like children? I guess they could look like children. Especially this one. Johnny has 2 more. Do they... Yeah, Johnny has to be able to give 2 apples. So that's the problem. So it's probably like 4. Cause 7, 5? 7, 5. Yeah, 5 becomes 3 and 7 becomes 9. Okay. Wait, so who has 7 and who has 5? Seven becomes 6 and 5 becomes 6. True, true, true. So Johnny has 7. And he has 5.
This should do the trick.
Okay, Brain not happy
And
there.
we have it.
I stole all the apples, so 0. So 0! Mwahaha! Okay, board splitter. Should probably just keep this kind of big. No! Assuming you aren't allowed to flip either of the pieces over. Or should you cut in order to achieve the above? No. What? This is easy? This is easy? Yeah, this is very similar to the cutting puzzle, in the last game. No, this one's a little different, but I can't remember how this... I don't remember this one. How does this make this? Right here. Right here. Aha! I get it. Brain,
And
get
now
it.
To test my theory.
Brain, get it.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Brain work. That was pretty fun. For who? We got a battery piece. Royal show off. Okay, this is only 20. It's gotta be easy. Lots of words. In a far-off country, there's a king whose favorite pastime is showing off the latest possessions he's collected. The subjects of his kingdom are forbidden to purchase items the king has acquired for a month or so. Only once he's tired of the new purchase can the common folk finally buy that item for themselves. However, the other day, the king bought a new item that had him all but commanding his subjects to buy one of the same item as soon as possible. Circle that item. It's the telephone. It's the telephone because he can't, if he has a telephone by himself, he can't use it. You remember this one too? I don't remember this one. I'm just guessing. Unlocking memory stream? Unlocking memory stream? Yeah, really though. I remember. I think it's the phone. Children use toy phones all by themselves all the time. Are you calling this king a child? He might be. He might be, though. Any objections? Any other thoughts? No. I need to fix my typing for real. No, it's okay. I always make mistakes too. Yes, an international calling plan. True. The kind of man who would love a cat so much he would command everyone to get a cat. He does look quite wholesome, doesn't he? But he's also kind of a dick reading these rules. Looking good?
This should do the trick.
Hell yeah.
A true gentleman leaves
I
no
like that puzzle.
unsolved.
He's gonna annoy all the townspeople. Hat weather. There's a fellow with this very particular rules about when he wears his best hat. When it's sunny, he always wears his hat. When it's rainy, he doesn't wear his hat. When it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row. In which he wears his hat on the second of these days. When the man wore his hat over the course of 1 week. Keeping in mind that it doesn't rain on cloudy days. Can I move this? What? Oh, okay, it's not hard? Wait, I don't get it. This doesn't make sense to me. He wears his hat on the second of these days. Just reread carefully. He doesn't wear his hat when it's rainy. It doesn't rain on cloudy days. I don't get it. Not that it isn't cloudy on rainy days. So you're saying it goes like this? Something like that, right? No? What is no? What do you think? Never mind. What do you suggest? I don't see how else it could go. Tell me what you think. Wait, I'm rereading. I kind of want to click submit just to see. The cloudy seems wrong. I mean, it could go like this too, right? Hello, Bugs. You made it. Yeah, you did.
This should do the trick. Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
Okay, let's try it the other way. Oh shit, I gotta put this back in. I think I did it like that. Monks is here and then he raids. Hi, Monks. How you doing?
Well, I suppose that's one possibility eliminated.
Game, you are not making any sense. Monk streams? Yeah, he does stream. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. He's here now. He's here now. I don't get this one. This one's fucked. Monks, if you get it, shed some light because I don't get it. True, I need to shout out Monks.
Yo! Yo!
Whoopsies. Popping off, but also dying.
Thank you.
Pay your taxes? Thank you for the follow. Are you going around just following people to remind them to pay their taxes? I live in Japan. And, I don't have a job. Thank you, though. He literally ate. He ate. SMH. Anyway. Anyway, help. Help. How did I pay taxes last time? Well, since I still had a job, technically a little bit like during that year, that tax year, I still kind of had to pay taxes. And basically what I do is I send all my information to someone in the States, and then they do it. No, I meant the puzzle. Oh, well, taxes. How did we do it last time? The puzzle. I think we did it like this. And that was wrong. I don't get it. Did I say my mother might help me? So my mother has like an accountant, someone who she hires back there to help with taxes. Sunday cloudy makes the only sense. Oh, Sunday cloudy? Wait, why would it Sunday be cloudy? Cloudy on Wednesday? But what about the rain? The rain, this rain has to be during a day he's not wearing. Read it to me? No, you read it yourself. Rain on Thursday, but he has to wear his hat. He doesn't wear his hat when it's raining. I've stopped doing this puzzle, I guess. It won't assume that the Saturday before Sunday was cloudy. Oh! Oh, it wants you to. Okay, I was thinking it wraps around. That's so stupid.
And now to test my theory. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Assume that it was... Oh my god. Okay. Okay, that definitely goes there. And then this looks like this goes here. We're missing like one piece for this camera, and I'm excited. Let's save. Wait, does she have anything for me? No. Yo, my dude, do you have anything for me? Finally, it's time to get down to business. It's been forever since I got to do some real work. What do you mean? Didn't you just finish repairing the train? Sorta. Well, before I can kick back, I gotta do... Oops. I mean, nothing. Things are good. What? Wait, I just went through this whole train. Who are we who's this? Good day, sir. The name's Conrad. I'm a student from the village of Dropstone. I'm headed to Luxembourg, so for a while at least, it seems we'll be traveling together. Say, have you heard about that long tunnel on the way to Luxembourg? When the train passes through it, every light on board goes dark. Stranger still, once the train nears the tunnel, all access to the deluxe car is cut off. Just imagine the kind of monkey business some passengers get up to under the cover of dark. Get your mind out of the gutter, Conrad. Something very strange must be going on if they're cutting off all access to the deluxe suites. Of course, it all makes perfect sense. Why didn't I see it before? Luke, I think I figured things out. Quick, you two, to the deluxe suites. Right behind you. We're gonna go to the deluxe car. Hold on, let me make sure no one's in this room. Hello, lady. I have barged into your room. Good day, sir. I'm heading back to Luxembourg, where I teach the sciences. Where might you and yours be headed? Our destination is well flexible. You see, we're traveling in search of a relic called the Elysian Box. We've managed to find some anecdotal evidence suggesting the box is tied to a strange town. A phantom town not recorded on any map in human possession. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Well, mercy me, you've got quite an adventure on your hands, don't you? Well, I can't say I've heard of the particular town you speak of. I can offer you another tale I've heard. Some say the Mollentary Express stops at an eerie town that's terrorized by a vampire. First rumors of a vampire and now phantom towns. Goodness, it's like we're living in a mystery novel. Yo, we've got vampires going on in this game, guys. Did you not know that? Did you guys know that there's vampires in this game, huh? That's ours. Fermented breeding. Hello, Lawrence. Elysian? Yes, we got the Elysian box. Military's cute. I want this game to get crazier. Oh, these games get crazy. Vampires, robot, magic. We got it all. We got it all in Professor Layton. These games go crazy, man. Here we are at the deluxe car. Something written on the sign on the door. Actually, it appears to be a puzzle. I had a hunch that if we could solve this puzzle, we can gain access to the car. Of course, it's a puzzle. I must go to bed. Good luck with your puzzles. Thank you, Duck. Have a good night. Oyasumi. Let me make this bigger. In order to pass through this door, Luke and Layton must arrange these symbols according to the following rules. The star must be next to the moon. The X must be the second from the top. The circle must be somewhere above the diamond. The moon must be located 2 places below the diamond.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
The star must be next to the moon. The X must be second from the top. The circle must be above the diamond. The moon must be located 2 places below the diamond. Is that 2 places below the diamond? I'm done. I have it. Is this it? Kari-san, Kari-chan, Kari-chan, Kari-chan. 仕事はどう？かりちゃん元気？今日も元気？仕事は大丈夫？ I have it? Okay, thank you.
This should do the trick. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
We cracked the code! Babbit puzzle. The door's open now. A new hamster toy. I think that our hamster. Holy smokes, look at this place. It's out of control. Yes, it's far more luxurious than the standard cars. Tickets to stay here must cost a pretty penny. Ooh, look at this. The only thing different... Hold on, let's see the difference about the cars. Dude, the only thing I see different about those cars is the rug. The only thing I see different is the rug. Wait, were these in gold? Were these in gold before? No. Okay, so there's like gold like plates on the top. The doors are simple in design, yet the detail is exquisite. This carpet is so soft and thick I can feel it with my shoes on. I guess I understand that. Genki da yo. 早く終わりたいけど大丈夫。ママは元気。私も元気だよ。私も早く終わるといいな。かおりちゃんの仕事が早く終わるといいな。頑張って。Let's go in here. It looks the same. Oh, Professor, this room is just breathtaking. Dude, is this Flora? Did we bring an imposter on board with us? And 1.5 times as big as our room to boot. Plus, just look at how super cushy the sofa is. Whee! Come now, don't jump on the sofa. Luke, do you remember the discussion we had about how a gentleman acts when... Wow, you're right, it's so cushy! Whee! Dude, how's everybody feeling? Sorry to bust in on the party, but I'm just here to snazz up the rooms. Oh, let me see. Should they go here? Negative, Sammy. That's no good. Hey, you there. Smart looking dude. I mean you, man. Me, good sir? Uncle Beluga, I mean the boss man, told me to pretty up the place with some flowers. Can you figure out where I should put these things to make the room smell nice? Of course. Shouldn't be too much trouble to find a spot for flowers as lovely as these. Floa sussy, Floa sussy. Floa so sussy. There is nothing like fresh cut roses to boost your spirits. Can you help Sammy freshen up the whole car with these fragrance? Tap a square with your stylus to place a rose. The fragrance of each rose reaches 2 spaces in all directions but can't penetrate walls. If the fragrance of 2 or more roses overlaps, the resulting smell will be overpowering, so make sure to keep your roses spaced out. Soka! This is fun.
This should do the trick.
And easy.
And there we have it.
Well done. Stylus sounds weird, must be the latest model. Yeah, this is the stylus, don't worry about it. How's that? Oh, real nice. It's not crazy, but it makes a statement. I'm sure it'll jive with the boss man. Well, anyway, kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your ride on the Voluntary Express. Now the whole room smells nice. Yes, quite nice, I'd say. But back to the task at hand, we've given this place a once-over and come up empty-handed. A gentleman can't very well go barging into the other people's rooms, so let's go out to our room for now. Oh, Professor, do we have to? It feels like it's gotten so late. Can't we just stay here for now? I guess we're going back home. We got nothing. Those flowers are kind of sussy, though, don't you think? I don't know. These flowers are kind of sussy. Curtains here are finer. I've got to look for the... Snooping is so much fun, especially in a place as posh as this. I got to agree with that, though. そろそろ仕事戻るね。配信楽しんでね、ママ。かおりちゃんも仕事頑張ってね。頑張って。あともうちょっと。Gotta find those hint coins. We only got 1? Luke, stop talking to me. Tranquilizing flowers? I know, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if they're tranquilized. It's just like the smell of them that they put on it. It's not good. It's the strangest thing. All of a sudden, I'm so tired. What's the matter, Flora? Oh, gosh, all of a sudden I'm kind of sleepy too. Alright, you two, this is no time for jokes. Oh dear, I'm suddenly quite tired myself. Dude, it's the sussy flower. You were right. Maybe I remembered on accident. Huh? What's going on out there? Am I dreaming? In the tunnel, Luke's got a puzzle. Oh. Number 2 car for both trains must remain in their original tracks. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit confusing. Hold on, give me just a bit. bum, 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 bum.
Here goes.
Train going top speed. Oh god. Oh god, it's just like who murdered Sonic? Sonic's gonna get fucking murdered, guys. I like this thinking tune these games put on. I love all the music in these games. Just went down the fallen shadow hole and holy fuck, that was weird. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for you, man. I'm so sorry for you. I hope you enjoyed it? Question mark? I don't know, sometimes people enjoy drama. What the fuck is Fallen Shadow? A VTuber. No wonder you were gone. How did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy your stay at the Fallen Shadow Hotel? Drama Hotel? The drama is old news though. It's how old is it? It's like a few weeks. Maybe a month? Like 3 weeks, yeah. Stumbled across other unrelated drama? That's what happens when you do that. What did she do now? Nothing you would like, Chloe. Drama doesn't last that long, fizzles out fast. Yeah. I think she was too big to get canceled. Caters to a niche audience, I'll say. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Definitely a niche audience. I kind of want to see her hands. Now that Luke was talking about that. I want to see her hands. Maybe she's just that small IRL. Really, though. I'll not bother? You probably should not bother with it. It's just dumb VTuber drama. I think she is cute and funny. That is a nice opinion you have there. She also has a schizoaffective disorder. Oh, interesting. Interesting, interesting. Sus? I think that Luke's actually being serious. So she's not mentally well? That makes sense. That makes sense. I could see that. There's a lot of VTubers who are not mentally well. I've noticed. She might be out of her mind. From what I've seen, she's not mentally well. Did you just look up things? The train is speeding up and slowing down just like in Sonic. Is this also a Batnik? I've just seen her before. Oh, you have. Meds can do wonders though. You are so fucking right. It's like a bipolar cross with schizophrenia disorder, but she's most likely medicated. I hope so. Well, no, I don't hope so. Well, if she wants to be, then I hope so. You know what I mean? It's not my business. My word, I must have fallen asleep on the couch. How careless of me. It wasn't your fault, Layton. Do you know what happened in that tunnel, Luke? Sorry, Professor, but I slept through the whole thing too. And I had the strangest dream. In my dream, part of the Voluntary Express switched tracks while we were in the tunnel. You mean to say that one of the train cars is now riding different rails? Luke, what you saw may not have been a dream at all. If one car did split off from the train, it would no longer be bound for Luxembourg. Maybe that car is how you get to the Phantom Town. I'm beginning to suspect you're right on the money, Luke. I hope the Phantom Town isn't as creepy as it sounds. You got a new hamster toy.
Everybody get ready to rock! The next stop is Frozen! Come on, passengers, let me hear you scream!
Frozen's, eh? Of course. How could I have missed this? Do you recall how this ticket was missing a destination? Well, it seems
I
that
like
the
him.
destination was staring us in the face all along.
Really? But where, Professor?
Uh-oh. Time for a puzzle, Luke. Time for a puzzle, Luke. Whoopsies, I clicked out of the game. In front of you sits the ticket that Layton and Luke found with Dr. I don't want to unlock a hint coin. Dr. Schrader. At first glance, the ticket appears to have no destination written on it. But when you look at it just the right way, the ticket discloses its destination, the town of Full Sense. The key to spotting the destination is the number that has been cut out of the ticket. What number used to be there? Use the ticket in the instruction booklet to puzzle this one out. It's gotta be like... What if I turn my head around? Right, so this becomes... Oopsies. S... One? Why do you think one? I don't get it. Yeah, it kind of looks like it says cents, so that might be another 2. But then what does the other stuff mean? Connect the greens! Hold on, let's connect the greens. Connect the greens. You're so right. You're so right. F. O. R. F. It's 4. This one's F. 4. This one's 4. And then this is F. O. L. S. E. This has got to be an E. Right? So this has got to be a 2. This does have to be a 2. It's got to be a 2, right? Hold on. How did y'all do this? How did he get this? It's got to be a number. Because we've got this part. And so we need... Oopsies. We need this part. Yeah, you guys think as a 2? I didn't know I was looking at the top for some reason. Yo, that makes so much sense. Oops.
And now to test my theory.
Boom!
And there we have it.
For Full Sense. Kanky Pod. Kanky got that one.
I get it. Well, I suppose it means we've almost reached our destination.
Well, we were planning on going there to begin with.
Oh, well, this is strange. When did it get so dark?
What do you mean?
Where are we going? A sussy town, man. We're going to a sussy town. I do believe we've arrived at the next stop. But I don't see Flora, Professor. Where could she be? Hi, you two. Glad to see you're finally awake. Flora, where did you run off to? I'm sorry, but the train car was so stuffy that when we stopped, I went outside for some air. You went alone? Are you crazy? It's dangerous out there. Who knows what kind of creeps could be lurking around. Oh, well, I'll be more careful from now on. Watch your tone, Luke. A gentleman always remembers to treat a lady with kindness and respect. Now, since we're all back together, why don't we get off the train and see where we are? We're fucking at Full Sands. Solve the train ticket. Do we got any more, coins? No.
This place gives me goosebumps.
Well, this place is kind of creepy. Hello, Cat Gaming Pad. Yes, a new game that's coming out. I'm so excited for it. It's kind of why I picked this back up. Well, we already played the first game, so we're playing the second game now. And I kind of want to play all the games before the new one comes out. You could just fold it. I know. IRL, you could just fold it. It would make it so much easier. There's actually like a Conan thing that we had to do at Universal Studios Japan. When I was there once, there's like a Conan mystery thing, and you had to fold the paper like that to get a mystery, so damn it.
Yes, I'd second that.
I'm sticking close to you two.
I still don't trust Flora. Detective Conan? Yeah.
Oh, these must be pictures of the town.
Indeed, and old ones from the look of it. Judging by their condition, I'd say they're at least 30 years old.
Wow, how do you know? Oh, that's right, you're an archaeologist. Of course you know.
Now, Luke, don't tell me you actually forgot. Well, we'd best press on.
Cutscenes.
Hmm? What on earth?
Professor, what was that?
Let's go.
It's Termina.
Oh my.
What's that?
Oh. Just what is going on here?
Magic.
No, but it's strange.
Minutes after Professor Layton, Luke, and Flora's arrival in Full Sense, the rundown train station transforms into a gleaming, ornately decorated building right before their eyes. What caused the sudden change to the station's appearance? Dun dun dun!
Following rumors of the Elysian box, the Professor, Luke, and Flora set foot in a strange town.
Strange.
But cautious as they were, nothing could have prepared them for the events to follow.
Bum bum bum. The Phantom Town of Full Sense. Hello, Nakuna Takage. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. So this is the Phantom Town we heard about, huh? It's like something from a horror novel. I find this place unsettling too, but we mustn't let that keep us from our investigation. Who knows what kind of valuable information we might find here about the Elysian box. They're gonna walk about the town. We've got the mailman here. Oh, funny running into you two here. Hello, howdy, hi, and all that. Hey, you're... The mailman? Yep, I've got mail to deliver here, but it's so dark that it always takes forever. No wonder these people always seem so on edge here. Well, that's all the more reason I need to bring a little sunshine into everyone's life with the mail. Wow, you deliver all the way out here? I sure do, and I've got a schedule to keep while doing it. So on that note, I'll be off. See you around. It would seem our friend, the postman, works a very, very wide area for mail delivery. Really? But how does he do 2 routes every single day? Unless he has some kind of jetpack, that's just impossible. You may think so, Luke, but our world is full of inexplicable phenomena. This is but one of many. The mailman is a phenomenon. I guess so, but it still seems pretty much impossible to me. Wow, the electricity bill for this place must be huge. I am just simply clicking. The bronze statue appears to be well cared for. I am here for the hint coin. Where art thou, hint coin? Where did Monks go? He was so excited to play this game. The handrails here bespeak a level of polish. Hint coin! I only found 2. There's supposed to be 3 on every place. I only found 2. Where's the 3rd one? It is lost forever. Too stoned? Probably. Oof. Are you alright there, Flora? You don't look well. I'm not sure. I just started feeling sick all of a sudden. You're as pale as a sheet. We'll find a place for you to rest straight away. I don't see any hotels around. If there were, you'd think there'd be a sign or something. Despite the lack of advertising, I'd say one of those buildings over there is a hotel. How do you know? Flora's stoned too? Just because she's feeling unwell? Poor thing. That grabby man gave her COVID? Yeah, really though. Where's the hotel? In front of the town train station are 4 buildings standing in a row. One of these 4 is supposedly the local hotel, though it lacks a sign. Even so, if you study the area carefully, you should be able to tell which of the buildings is the hotel. Can you figure out which of these buildings is the hotel? That's so easy. That's so easy. This music still haunts my nightmares? No way! It's such good music. No, it's not green. It's definitely not green. There's a very easy reason why it's C. I can't believe I didn't see it until, like, I saw it. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Green, why? Just look at it. Just look at it. Wait, how do you know? Just look at it. Just look at it. My brain's small, just look at it. B has a cock, but C has a clock. Shut up. Yeah, Emu got it. Just look at C. Just look at C. Oh, I see it. Just look at C. It says hotel on it. It's like right there. They said it doesn't have hotel on it, but it definitely has hotel on it. It's funny because you don't see it right away. Kotelri, look at it. It says hotel. It looks like it has an E. It looks like it says hotel for hose. Hotel. It's where you get your garden hose. Hotel for hose. Finally my home! Shut up! All the hoes go to this hotel. Very good advertising. Kotelri, do you see it? Do you see it, Kotelri? Help, I'm stupid. It says hotel. If you look at the windows and the clock, the clock is the O. And then now you can't unsee it, can you? Oh. Stare into the shadows. Yeah, you see it now? You can't unsee it now.
Let's see if this works.
It's so blatant once you notice it. I hate it. It's like, it's almost like you look at it and you go, how did I not see that? How did I not see that? Ignore my yawning. I'm not tired. How are you doing, Flora? Any better? A little bit. I think with a little rest, I'll be back to my old self. Flora, Luke and I are going back out to learn more about the town. Why don't you stay here for a while and rest up? Yeah, take it easy for a while, Flora. We'll be back before long. Thanks, Luke. Be careful out there, you two. You too, Professor. Do you think Flora's gonna be alright? I wouldn't fret too much, Luke. She may just be exhausted from our long journey. I think our best course of action now is to gather what information we can and hurry back to the hotel. After all, a gentleman never keeps a lady waiting. Goodbye, Flora. Oh, I cut her head off? Whoopsies. Sorry, guys. I forgot to put this back. There's Flora in this game, too? Yeah, she's called Flora. Hold on. What the fuck? I want to finish the camera. Someone give me the last piece. Hold on. I want to see if we can get our hamster man to do some good walking. He needs to walk 14 steps. Tracks the hamster if he's in 3 spaces. However, if an apple is also within it, the hamster always goes for the apple instead. Oh. How do I deal with this light bulb? First Luke, now Flora. I know, right? This, and we also have Kala. We also have Kala right here. When he makes contact with this. How is the hamster supposed to make contact with it if it's not, like, excited by it? These confuse me.
Got any snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
He's only walking 10 spaces. I mean 12 spaces. Damn it, we need him to walk 14. Ozzy will review this can of Dr. Pepper I bought. Ew, cherry? Is it cherry flavored? New York hamster? Yeah, this is a New York hamster. What if I put that there? What'll happen?
I'm not so good at moving and stuff.
Can you go faster, hamster? Let's see if he runs into the light bulb. Yo, we got him to run 17. Look, he's about to get thinner.
I'm getting the hang of this walking thing.
Oh god, ignore the people out there. Look, he's thinner. He still says, it still says sloth. Why? Call it is not a sloth. How rude. Look, he's a thin hamster now. Now we need him to reach 18 steps. I think we can do that. What if we do that?
Why do I gotta move around? It's
Look.
not fair.
Look, he's gotten skinnier too, right here. He's getting thinner. Look, he's also running faster. He looks like Hamtaro now. Let's see if he'll be attracted to the thing. Yes, he is. He's gonna go 18. We did it.
Hey, suddenly I've got energy to spare.
He's gonna get ripped. He's gonna get so good. Look at him. Look at him. He's so healthy. Now he needs to walk 24. We don't have enough stuff for that, I don't think. Yo, he's such a good hamster. What a good hamster. We got this. Dream Fluff Mild, relaxing. Let's try that. That's bad. I'm gonna try to make some tea. Except I'm only making shit, apparently. Come on, I feel like you could put anything in tea and it can taste good. What the fuck, man? Tastes like old shoe? You're an old shoe. What the fuck? Nothing goes with this. What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't get it. What if I do sour tea? This makes no sense to me. I'm trying every combination. Lame. Excuse me? What if I just 3 of these? Oh, nothing works with this. Get me out of here. Who's this man? He's horrifying! I hate him! Oh my god, he looks like something that would be in fucking Fear and Hunger, man. Good evening, sirs. I do hope the young lady traveling with you feels better soon. Bye, creepo. Oh my god, objection!
Objection.
Wait, that's the wrong game. Hello to Little Smokes. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. That is the wrong game. Oh god, why do we have a flower in here? Roses are like living gems. And they smell so nice. While we're on the subject of flowers, let's give a puzzle a shot. Oh, it's one of these. Damn it! Oh my god. This one sucks. How about that? What the hell? Oh!
Let's see if this works.
Done did.
Almost too easy.
Done did. There we are. That takes care of that puzzle. Nothing creates a feeling of tranquility in a room quite like the fresh bouquet. I'll say, do you guys say bouquet or bouquet? I'll say, the flowers in the Momentary Express Deluxe room sure made me feel relaxed. Just how relaxed? Yes, the ones that the conductor placed in the rooms were nice. So nice. Of course. It's so obvious I can't imagine why I didn't think of it until now. What do you mean, Professor? Luke, think back on when the train car switched tracks. Can you remember anything? Well, honestly, I don't remember much. Everything's kind of foggy since I dozed off during all that. Of course you did. The sudden sleepiness we experienced was no coincidence. Furthermore, I don't believe it was mere chance that we awoke upon our arrival in full sense. No, I'd say our little nap was part of a larger plan. What plan would that be? Were I to venture a guess, I'd say those roses Sammy planted around the trains knocked us around. Knocked us out. They knocked you around. What the fuck? They knocked them out, sorry. Then while everyone was asleep, they switched tracks. Precisely, my boy, and at that point, one car split off. I'd wager that only those riding in the deluxe rail car were taken away to Full Sense. To never be seen again. Nowhere near as cushy as the ones on the train. Well, okay then. Go back to luxury then, Luke. Give me the... Oh, there's another one. That's a huge mirror and not a single streak on it. Damn, do you guys clean your mirrors often? I don't. You say bouquet? I say bouquet. Rose, damn, she's good. Roses are red, angels are blonde. This puzzle hurts my head. That one was a pretty good puzzle, though. You gotta admit. Luke, what are you doing here? You should be helping Tails solve Sonic's murder. I like how Tails was replaced. But you're right. Luke should be. Okay, we got all the hint coins. For the first time. We clean them from time to time. I have mirror wipes for that reason. Yo, mirror wipes sound like amazing. That sounds amazing. I should clean my mirror. My mom came here and she's like, what the fuck? Your mirror is so dirty. I'm like, I don't know. I just don't see it. It's kind of like how sometimes I just don't see the grime on my glasses sometimes, man. And then you don't notice how dirty it is until you clean your glasses and you're like, whoa, I can see again. I'm not a dirty person though, I promise you. Same about the glasses, it's true, it's true. It's cause like, it's just like right in front of your eyes. You can just ignore it. No, I try to clean my glasses a lot. I don't have mirrors in my room, they're my enemies. I don't have any mirrors in my room. I'm talking about the one maybe in my bathroom. And then the one I have in my living room it gets dusty sometimes, but... I don't know. Mirrors in your own room when you're gonna like sleep there, it kind of scares me. Everything I've seen leads me to believe that Dr. Schrader visited Full Sense. The Elysian box and the facts we need to solve the mystery of his death are close by, I'm sure of it. Do you think whoever stole the Elysian box might be hiding here as well? It's still too early to tell, but I'll know more if we can figure out why Dr. Schrader ventured out here in the first place. For now, our best course of action is to search for anything connected to the Elysian box. Let's get to it then. Lead the way, Professor. I did not mean to go back in. I brushed my hair using my phone camera? Wait, what? What do you suppose this building is? I don't know. Stop it, I'm looking for stuff. Whoopsies. Whoopsies, sorry, let me fix that. I think that fixed it. Sorry about that. Seems to be a bit brighter over there. The stones on this road look like they were just laid down. Stop, I'm trying to look for hint coins. I haven't found a single hint coin. There's one. Why do I look for hint coins when I don't use them? Because.
Thank you.
Infinity Taco, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Can I have an Infinity Taco? Stop going in there. What's something that you guys would never get tired of eating? I think for me it's ice cream. But there's like different flavors, so maybe I'm cheating. A camera takes part of your soul every time it records you. Oh my god. Burger, burritos, food. No, that's cheating. Burritos is a good answer. Mark my words, Samuel. It's here in town. I can guarantee that. You are to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me at once. Got it? Aw, come on, Unco. Do you really think it's everything people say it is? I don't know. It kind of sounds like a lot of baloney to me. Are my ears playing tricks on me? I could have sworn you just told me that my information was wrong. You're in no position to be lecturing me on the subject. Now get out there and start looking. Okay, okay. No need to blow a gasket. I'm going. What do you think Mr. Beluga and the train conductor were talking about, Professor? It would appear that they too are out on the hunt for something. Well, look over there, Professor. What on earth could that be? That looks like a cursed book if I've ever seen one. Some variety of strange book. Perhaps someone dropped it while running around town. You're gonna pass out? See you, monks. Thanks for the raid. Sushi. That's a good one. Chocolate. Subway. Oh, God. I can't eat the same thing more than 3 days in a row. Really? I could probably. Good night, monks. Get a load of this crazy cover. What's this symbol on it? Let's have a look. The symbol seems to be in the shape of a goat. Well, whatever it is, it gives me the willies. But I do wonder what's written inside. Hard to say with the book locked up tight as it is, isn't it? Still, this symbol's very intriguing. Say, Professor, maybe somebody in the antique shop over there can tell us something about it. Excellent idea, Luke. Let's begin our investigation there. We just pick up a random book and are like, okay. Old diary option? Beluga seemed to be working Sammy like a dog, sending him all over town in frantic search for some unknown item. It's unclear why Beluga would set up a secret train connected to Full Sense, but it's clear this item is very important to him. What could it be? Old diary, old diary. Ooh. I met the most enchanting girl at the ball we held last night. These parties are usually a complete bore, but her presence changed all that. As the Duke's son, the unfortunate reality is that most people are either unnaturally polite or fawning toward me. But this girl was warm and real, and she treated me like anyone else. It was very refreshing indeed. I do hope to see her again. Tried to... Okay, that's all. That's all. So, some dude met a very enchanting girl at a ball last night, and he wants to see her again. Cool. I want to save game. Street vendors are so cool. Yeah, because they got hit coins. There are some very glamorous shops around here. And yet there's like no one on the streets. Hello? Oh, okay, we went in. How did this man get here? He was in the good car? I wonder if this mirror is valuable. Better be careful. Yeah, please be careful. No, 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 don't leave. Okay, I guess we'll look out here more. Click, 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 click. Where the fuck are these hit coins? Nope. Nope. Oh my god, my arm hurts from clicking so much. These lights match the shop mood quite nicely. This is exactly the kind of chair in which to read a good book. His train was faster. Inspector Chalmy, where did you come from? Huh. To the words right out of my mouth, laddie. Took the words right out of my mouth, laddie. Wasn't expecting to see you two in a place like this. After some field work in Dropstone, I was able to deduce that this town and the Elysian box are linked. Dr. Schrader has stockpiled quite the stack of research on the Elysian box. The criminal I'm in pursuit of, more likely than not, killed the doctor to get his hands on the box. So instead of chasing the man, I decided to chase the box. When I find it, I'll find the culprit. Wow, that's a solid bit of reasoning there. I didn't expect that from the inspector. Did you say something, lad? No, sir, not a word. Good, because I've got no time for idle chit-chat. I've got a murderer to catch and cart back to London. Come along, Barton, we're leaving. Okay, get out of here. I mean, yes, sir. Click, 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 click. Okay, hello, sir. Good day. Are you out shopping for anything in particular? He's got square eyes. I apologize, but we're not here to shop today. However, I was wondering, have you ever heard of an antique called the Elysian box? Oh dear, here we go with that box again. You know, you're the third party to ask about it today. We're late. The third? Those two detectives you saw were just asking about it, and a half hour ago there was a young lady. She seemed interested in knowing whether anyone had been searching for the box around town. Can you describe the young lady? Oh, she was quite the beauty. She wasn't a local, but she had a face that just seemed familiar. Oh, and the officers, well, they said they were here on an official police investigation. I'll tell you what I told everyone today. Wish I could help, but this box you're after is news to me. One of my visitors, I forgot who, mentioned something about the box having quite a history behind it. If the thing was ever in full sense, it might be worth checking all the hers at the Herzen Museum. Where might we find this museum? Just look for the big building in the middle of town a ways to the north. The museum houses a wealth of documents celebrating the history of our town. This is all extremely useful. Thank you for your suggestion. We'll be sure to pay the museum a visit. Oh, before you run off, would you mind if I took a look at that book you've got there? Feel free, my good man. Yes, the construction is quite unusual for a book of its age. Lovely work and very rare, I'd say. Would you happen to know anything about the symbol on the book's cover? I was just about to comment on how familiar this symbol feels, though it has no significance I'm aware of. I must confess, what drew my eye to the book were its locks. Old gadgets always fascinate me. Its construction is very basic, so you might be able to turn the locks with any old key you stumble upon. As a matter of fact, here, why don't we see if this key does the trick? It's my way of saying thank you for showing me something interesting. Oh, many thanks, my good man. A diary key. Gee, it's too bad we didn't find out more about that book in there. Certainly would have been nice, but we'll have to put the book aside for now. It's time to pay a visit to the Herzen Museum. Okay. Museum. We're going to the museum, guys. We're going to the museum. Did she look breedable, perhaps? I was almost gonna add something about that, just as a joke, but then I held back. I had the great fortune of bumping into that girl from the ball again today. She's the daughter of some fancy lord or another, and it shows. Her intellect is matched only by the grace she displays. To be honest, I'm quite taken with her, and have already started courting her. However, I feel father seems less than pleased with the idea. Romeo and Juliet. Do it. It's too late. There she is! I've heard all about you, Missy. I know you've been asking around town about that box. Oh, but I just... And before you say anything, I don't care who your dear old dad is. No one's above the law. In my eyes, anyone out chasing the Elysian box moves to the top of my suspect list. No, you've got it all wrong. Sir, if you wouldn't mind? What is it, Barton? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something here? Yes, about that. The criminal we seek killed a man to obtain the Elysian box, so the villain should have it already. The young lady was our culprit. If the young lady was our culprit, she'd have no need to ask around about the box, in my opinion, sir. Oh, is that so, Barton? I don't recall ever asking you for your analysis of the situation. Terribly sorry, sir. Please forgive me my momentary lapse in judgment. I'll just be going now. Barton, get back here this instant. I'll have your nightstick, I swear. Whew. Hey, that's the girl we saw back at the station in Dropstone. What was her name? Katie? No, that's not it. I believe you're thinking of Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katya. Yes, that's the one. Who'd have thought she'd be headed to the same place as us? Plot. This old man is in every single game. Hold on, sir. I am looking for stuff. Isn't he the old man who always tells you about hen coins? Now there's a couple of mugs I've seen before. Oh, his sprite is ruined. Dude, his sprite is ruined. Hey, I know you. Will he be in the new one? I hope so. And I know Fate, cause that's what brought you, me, and that swell tea set of yours together. Now that we're all reunited, I say we celebrate with a cup of tea. Bring me something nice, would ya? You want us to make tea for you? That's right, whippersnapper, but nothing fancy. A cup of Bell Classic will do the trick. It's so easy to make, even a baby could do it. A baby with a magic tea set, that is. Anywho, all you need is some oasis leaf, a little briskberry, and a sprinkle of bell tart seed. Take it. Fantabulous. A smile spread across... Oh, a stanchion scarf in his face. He seems restored and cheerful. Not a bad cup of tea you make, Shorty. Of course, you wouldn't have pulled it off without my expert direction, so don't get cocky. I made it before that. You know, this town is filled with thirsty folks. Oh my. You got the tea set, so the way I see it, it's your responsibility to help them. If you manage to help everyone out with tea break, good things will happen. This, I promise. Gosh, Professor, what do you think? How much good can we really do with one cup of tea? Oh, a fair bit, Luke. A gentleman never underestimates the power of a cup of hot tea. Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it couldn't hurt to spread the wealth. Does he want tea? I like the voice you gave him. Thank you. Golly, you two sure are running around a lot. Makes me tired just watching you. Why don't you rest a spell with this puzzle I got there? Okay, sir. He doesn't really look like he belongs in the game. I don't know. 40 picarets. Here are 4 circular flower beds, each with a radius of 10 feet. The way they're arranged forms a space between them. Can you find the area in square feet of the section colored red below? More than 20. I don't want to do this one. It's math. I asked specifically, Professor Layton, for no more math puzzles. This isn't a puzzle. This is a math puzzle. And I don't appreciate it. Layton hates us. Is that ice water? Nope, not ice water, just normal water. The way they're arranged forms a space between them. Can you find the area in square feet of the section colored red? The area? No. No. Blur and Echo, do you know the answer? I would love it if you could give the answer. What the fuck? It's 20 times 20. How did you know that? It's 40? Wait, 400? It's the area of a square. $400? Okay, I believe you. I'll believe you.
And now to test my theory.
I don't get it, but thank you.
And there we have it.
Whoa. It makes sense. Do you guys see this? It makes sense. It makes sense with that image. Damn it, it was a puzzle. I hate this man. Look, look, look. His freaking nose is a square. Little man, little square man. You're one of those people who does everything all slick like her. I get tired just thinking about that. Me too. We get pepper cherry. I think that the museum is this thing right here. Thanks, but you know too much for your own good. Sir, a minute, please. Oh, hello there. You're the fellow with the Inspector in Chelmney, right? Inspector Chelmney. The name's Barton, sir. I am a constable serving under Inspector Chelmney, sir. I feel obliged to let you know you may want to reconsider bringing the child up this way. Why? What's up ahead? Things best left unknown till you're older, lad. My advice is do an about-face and leave the area. I don't think he'll budge on this, Luke. We'll have to find another path leading up that way. Oh my. Yeah, that's the red... They took the red light district very seriously because it's red lights, right? Quick, hide, Professor. I see Inspector Chelmney over there. No need for alarm, Luke. He's likely just gathering information about Dr. Schrader's case. It seems he's finally figuring out that the key to solving it lies here in full sense. It's as if Inspector almost got a handle on the things for once. Oh my god, look at this man's face! So let me confirm. This here is the man you've witnessed asking around about the Elysian box? No doubt about it now? Oh my god, this man. Yep, the man on the photograph is the one. I remember that beard anywhere. Well that seals the deal. Just as I suspected, it seems he did make his way to Full Sense. Come along now, Barton, we're moving along. Yes, right behind you, sir. Well, shit. Now we could go this way. Excuse me? The posture too, I know. Monkey. When did TF2's Heavy have a son? Yo, this is worse than that. Heavy had a kid with a monkey. Heavy had Donkey Kong's son, yes! What seems to be ailing you? Every day I stand out here for hours and hours. All that standing really does a number on my knees. I should really start scheduling a mid-shift break or something. Being a doorman does sound like an exhausting job. Perhaps a cup of tea would help restore your spirits? I'd be happy to brew you some. Sure, but gotta warn you, working at a 5-star restaurant has made me picky about what I drink. But if you can brew up something that tastes mild with a hint of spice, I'd be happy camper. Spice. Mild. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Mild, spice. Whoopsies. God damn it. Eh? Mild, spice. Spice. I hate this. Mild, spice, refreshing. No! Mild, spice, refreshing. Felix was bred to be a bouncer. I could see it. What? This minigame makes me want to play Valhalla, a game where you serve people. Have I ever played Valhalla? I watched Callie play it. Spill the tea. I can't even make the tea right. Dream Spice. We did it. Okay, yo, what? Now that's good tea. Felix seems restored. Oh, nope. And ready to do some karate kicks. Oh, great. I know good tea when I taste it, and my friend, that tea of yours is out of this world. Working as a doormat is in the best restaurant in town. I gotta be on the ball 100% of the time. Do people try to get in there or something? I mean, back in the day, even the Duke's son and his fiancée used to come here. When you got customers like that, service has to be perfect from the second they walk up. Wow, full sense elite, huh? That's right, little man. But thinking on it, I haven't seen those two for a while now. I sure hope they visit us again sometime. What is this? Have a look at these photos of the town, Luke. Whoever took them clearly has a fine eye for detail. But if you look closely, you can see that the pictures are chronologically out of order. Do you think you can figure out where each picture belongs? Puzzle? I didn't know she played it? Yeah. Some more game where you're a barista in the fantasy world? Are you talking about... What is that one called? Cafe Talk or so? Coffee Talk. I think you're talking about Coffee Talk. Okay, what the fuck? Whoopsies. God damn it, I keep doing that. Four photographs decorate the walls of Joseph's photo studio. Each photo depicts the same area and was taken at the exact same time of day. However, each photo was taken at a different point in time. And if you look carefully, you can figure out the order in which these pictures was taken. Enter your answer using the letters attached to each picture. Oh, I see. These are kind of fun to do, but I don't get it. I see only a few differences. There's the window broken here. The window's being fixed here. This is out here. It's not out here. And the window is fine. But this light here is out here. And there's nothing in this picture or this picture. Which means that these take place before these. There's a new building in A and B, yeah. The window's patched up here. So it's gotta go... I don't know which one goes first between these. Oh, this one's first because it doesn't have this. So it goes C, D, B, A. Yeah, C, D, B, A. I think so. Okay. Okay. C, D, B, A.
Just leave it to me.
CDs. We did it.
Maiden's apprentice strikes again.
Oh my god, the door was a different color in A. What the fuck? Did anyone see that? I didn't see that. Folson's has quite a rich and lengthy history. How neat, with enough of these pictures, I bet you could see exactly how the town developed. You bring up an interesting point, Luke. But if these photos are that old, why do they look so new? Now that you mention it, I suppose they do look new. Normally with shots this old, the image is a bit more deteriorated. I wonder what method the studio used to keep these photos so immaculate. Finally! The camera is done! Good thing they showed the interpretation of the letter. What letter? Now you could take photos. To find hidden places all over the place, when walking to certain locations, a camera icon will appear. When it does, tap the icon to snap a photo. Tap any of your photos to play a photo hunt minigame. Differences between the touchscreen and the real place. Three elements that are different. Oh, interesting. Interesting. The ones I write? Oh, I see what you mean. I know, right? I feel like they're so mean to me. They're so mean to me. They're like, you wrote an N, and I'm like, that's a D. There are all sorts of people portrayed here. Oh, hint coins. I wonder what they use for this huge camera for. Yeah, that is a huge-ass camera. What the fuck? My, these photos look stunningly new for their age. How did you manage that? Sorry, sir, but that's well, a bit of a trade secret. Bitch. Lobster sounds good right now. Wow, Luke has an expensive taste. Now this is quite a sight. This is quite an interesting little thing, isn't it? Damn, you guys just go, wow, I feel like lobster, because I don't. Oh wait, this isn't Termina, kill him? Oh my god. Why can't you let you in like that? We've got a dress code. Take my hat? So you're saying that we can enter if I give you a hat?
This should do the trick.
What was I doing?
Oh, my. This one is quite formidable.
What the fuck was she doing? Is this not the hat? Is that not the hat? There's another? Okay, that you're right. That can't be the hat. What? What was she cooking? Hello, Flora! How are you doing? This has gotta be it.
And now to test my theory.
You bitch! I see many hats in this
suppose
puzzle.
that's
I only see one.
possibility eliminated.
It needs to be the same size as the one on the top. Oh my god, that's small. That's small. Hat is sideways or upside down? Wait, the hat can be upside down? Might be turned on its side or upside down. Maybe it's sideways or upside down. Do you both see the hat? Do you both see the hat? Is that it? Of course, this is blatant. Oh my god, I wasn't thinking about it. This kind of looks like it, right?
This should do the trick.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
My, this one is quite formidable.
Oh my god. It has to be exact shaped. I thought it was. Same as this gray one, yeah. When he says, "Oh my," I keep hearing a fly. She's gonna flush every last Picard. You can only flush Picards twice. After that, you can do as many times as you want. What the fuck? Anyone see it? If you can put me in the general direction, that would be swell. Lower left. I'm gaming, sorry. No, no problem. I'm developing a shape phobia. That's a pee-pee. Try to form, but I can't form the exact from the top. Me neither. Wait, lower left? Where? Like that? I think so. They all look like hats to me. Fuck you! Fuck you, Layton! They all look like hats.
Huh. Wonderful.
They all look like hats to me. Ugh. There we are. As requested, I provided you with that hat. Huh? Professor, I don't think that's quite what he meant. Be that as it may, I'm not taking off my hat. Let's go, Luke. But I was really looking forward to stopping in for a snack. A gentleman never takes off his hat, Luke, and that's all I have to say about it. Layton knows he looks bad without a hat. This is too deep for me. New hamster toy. I think we can make him walk 24. Wait, how did we do this before? Homo. How about that?
Got any snacks around here? Don't hold out on me.
Come on, become fit, become fit. Look at how fast he runs. We did it. We did it.
I'm feeling mighty fine.
We made him stop obesity. We stopped obesity, guys. Look at him. Look at him. He looks old, too skinny. We stopped obesity. And now he's a jock. A gentleman wears his hat indoors. Yes, apparently. Luke's everywhere, I swear to God. I don't understand character art without a hat. I don't have character art without a hat, Luke. He actually does. He does, doesn't he? Layton has a big brain that he covers with his hat like Mojo Jojo. Yes, that is our headcanon, isn't it? It's Kala. Yeah, Kala's doing good. He's a jock now. Hamster. How do we implement this onto humans? We all become hamster. That's how. That's how. Okay, I think we're gonna end stream here today. I'm kind of feeling shitty all of a sudden. Ugh. I'm kind of feeling shitty. Oh no. Usually I just kind of power through it, but today I think I'm gonna go take a break. Take it easy, I will. Okay, thanks for the stream. Get some rest. Tomorrow I want to stream and I want to play. Let's play more Professor Layton tomorrow. I want to get through this fucking game. So let's play more Professor Layton tomorrow if that's okay with you guys. These games are usually like 20 hours long, so we might be about halfway through it. Break time is all good. Yeah, I need to take a break. Play whatever you want. I know. I'll be able to join from the start because no uni. Wait, you don't go to university on Thursdays? That's pretty cool. Wait, Fridays? Yeah, Friday. Today's Thursday. On Friday, that's awesome. You have a 4-day week or 3-day weekend. That's awesome. Hope you feel better. Thank you for the stream. I had a nice time. Thank you for coming, Kage. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day, evening, afternoon, whatever the fuck time it is for you guys. Let's go to this screen. Thank you for the stream. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, you know what? We have it redeemed. Guys, don't redeem it. Don't redeem it. Don't redeem it. Guys, where's Fizz? Do you think he didn't come by today for a reason? Do you think so? He was here. He was just lurking. He was just lurking. Fine, you get your hugs. You get your hugs. Hug. Hug. I was about to get you. You were right. Oh my god. Hug. Okay. I hug myself. Okay, I'll also hug myself. I hug myself. Well, I guess that's it. Oh, wait, we need to figure out a raid. Fuck. Sometimes you forget that raiding is a thing, you know? There's a lot of people to choose from today. Ooh.
Why we all go raiding?
Oh my god, she's been going for 9 hours. We'll raid Jessica. She's been going for 9 hours, guys. She might be ending soon, but you know what? We're gonna do it. Hello, Suki. Thank you so much for copy pasting my raid. And thanks for chilling. We're gonna raid a VTuber buffet. We're gonna raid Jessica. She's my VTuber sibling. I first played with her at the Among Us collab, which I kind of want to play Among Us with you guys. I don't know. Will we have enough people though? That's the question. Fascinated with an event, so that's why I was lurking. Ooh, what kind of event? My bad. I thought I was raiding here. Wait. Is a raid coming in? I hope not. We're gonna raid. We're gonna raid. Among Us with chat, yeah. I'm kind of an asshole when we play Among Us. I'm kind of an asshole. It's fun though. It's fun. Can you trust us? What do you mean? You guys will be a bunch of silly sussy bitches. It's okay. Something wrong with me? Okay, no problem, Suki, no problem. Among Us Tenchi is scary, Kotauri knows. Nothing wrong with being a little bit of an asshole, that's true. As long as you're a kind asshole, right? Anyway, she's playing League of Legends, which, I've never really played before, but yeah, enjoy League of Legends. I'll see you guys next time, tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow. Bye, guys!